After the New York Knicks' monumental victory in Game 2, Stephen A. Smith's energy was unmistakable. And if you missed it, here's a chance to catch up. The iconic voice of ESPN started First Take with an infectious rally cry for the Big Apple, his enthusiasm resonating through every word. 2 down, 2 to go, baby. Go New York. Go New York, go, he shouted, the pride of New York practically spilling to the screen. His passion was undeniable, and the Knicks fans, along with everyone else watching, could sense that something special was brewing. But Stephen A. wasn't just cheering for his team. In an unexpected twist, he had a big night ahead. As a fan of Law and Order, he had a unique role to play. That evening, Stephen A. appeared on the show as himself and, spoiler alert, was murdered on screen. For those who know the history of Law and Order, this was a momentous occasion. After over 3 decades, having Stephen A. Smith, larger than life as he is, murdered on TV was a reminder of his cross-genre appeal. But before diving deeper into that, let's focus on the NBA playoffs and the seismic shift happening on the hardwood. Game 2 in the Knicks-Celtics series has stirred the sports world into a frenzy. New York's 2-0 lead has defied expectations, with Boston's title hopes hanging in the balance. Shaquille O'Neal, a seasoned veteran of big-time playoff games, has already weighed in. Game 3 is a must-win for the Knicks. His argument is rooted in the urgency of maintaining the pressure on Boston. As Shaq astutely pointed out, winning Game 3 could put the Knicks in a commanding position. They would force the Celtics into a corner where their backs would be against the wall. But there's a flip side. Michael Wilbon took a more measured approach, suggesting that the winner of Game 3 would likely win the series. Momentum, as Wilbon emphasized, is often a deciding factor in the NBA playoffs, and with New York riding high after 2 impressive wins, the Celtics are facing a test of resilience in Madison Square Garden. The Celtics' struggles have been glaring. Their shooting, once their greatest asset, has been nearly non-existent. Particularly from beyond the arc, Jason Tatum's shooting woes are now a focal point. He's shooting just 29% in the series, including a dismal 0-7 from three-point range in the fourth quarters. The numbers tell a painful story, and even Tatum has taken ownership of his struggles. I take full responsibility for how I played, he admitted, underscoring the pressure mounting on him and his team. But there's something deeper at play with the Celtics, a stubbornness in their identity that, while admirable, may be costing them precious opportunities. Their refusal to adjust to the circumstances, instead doubling down on their three-point heavy offense, has led to some questionable decisions. Tatum's frustration is palpable, but it's not just about missed shots. It's about a system that may not be adaptable enough for the current moment. The Knicks, on the other hand, have been a picture of composure. Despite Jalen Brunson's low-key presence in the series thus far, New York has made key plays at crucial moments. And let's not forget about their situational basketball. Whether it's defense or capitalizing on turnovers, the Knicks have been meticulous. While Tatum's struggles have been front and center, Boston's inability to find their rhythm extends beyond one player. The Celtics' defense has held up decently, but it hasn't been enough to compensate for their offensive struggles. The Knicks, on the other hand, are finding ways to exploit the Celtics' weaknesses. The series is far from over, but the Celtics need to recalibrate quickly if they hope to make a comeback. It's an existential challenge for Boston. Will they trust their system, or will they break from their stubborn cult-like ways, as some have put it, and adapt to what the moment demands? As the teams head into Game 3, the stakes have never been higher. The tickets for the game reflect the significance, with prices rivaling Super Bowl ticket costs. According to Vivid Seats, the cheapest ticket is $611, and the priciest is an eye-watering $27000. Madison Square Garden is electric, and the atmosphere is one of the most charged in recent memory. With the Knicks potentially one win away from a commanding 3-0 series lead, the Garden could be the backdrop for one of the most iconic playoff runs in franchise history. It's been a long time since the Knicks had this much to play for, and the pressure is mounting. If New York takes Game 3, the Celtics could find themselves in a precarious position. It's a test of character, resilience, and the ability to perform under the spotlight. Meanwhile, the price for success is steep. The market is speaking, and it's clear that the basketball world is watching. If Jalen Brunson goes off for 40 points in Game 3, as many have speculated, It could very well be the nail in the coffin for Boston's playoff dreams. The Knicks have shown they can win when it matters most. The key now is whether they can keep their foot on the gas, not get distracted by the magnitude of the moment, and close out the Celtics. If you thought the NBA playoffs were about the superstars and their iconic moments, think again. The Knicks and Celtics series is about grit, strategy, and finding ways to win when everything seems stacked against you. As the game shifts to Madison Square Garden, the question remains, can Boston find its rhythm, or will the Knicks ride this wave of momentum to the biggest playoff victory in years? The answers will come soon, but right now, the stakes have never been higher. The roar of the crowd in the Garden, the price of a ticket, and the weight of history all suggest that this is no ordinary postseason game. It's a pivotal moment that could define both franchises for years to come.